British school children are being taught about sexual orientation and gender with the use of, quote, overtly political materials. That is the warning from the country's education watchdog.
School staff can occasionally, often inadvertently, bring overtly political materials into their curriculum, despite the statutory requirement of political neutrality. We have also seen recent examples of schools and parents being unable to see eye to eye on the content used to teach primary schools pupils about same-sex relationships.
The government should be listening to parents and should be ensuring that parents are aware. My children are older now, but if my children were young, I would seriously be considering taking them out of school because of what is being taught in school. Parents have got no hope of protecting their children from it, and often they don't have no idea what their children are being taught, so they can't even counteract it because they don't know what they're being taught.
Yeah, the background to this: Ofsted blamed confusion in schools over the Equalities Act 2010. That's anti-discrimination legislation which was brought in to offer better protection for people. But the Act has been widely criticised for inconsistencies, especially in the field of sexual orientation and gender reassignment. The absence, indeed, of a unified curriculum has seen some schools often make up their own rules, allowing young girls, for example, to choose male names without parental consent. LGBT rights organisations are also promoting changes in school norms, including replacing the words boys and girls with learners. They also want to cancel gendered uniforms and stop pupils being separated for school activities. Here's Julie Maxwell, again, member of the non-profit Family Education Trust.
The danger always then is that you make it incorrect and you give ideas that are not real. So, for example, if you had a book aimed at very young children that was teaching about transgender, that perhaps that a boy can become a girl, and there are storybooks with those kind of storylines, young children will believe that a boy can actually be a girl. Some of the storybooks that talk about young children transitioning, they make it sound simple, and obviously children have got no understanding of the medical and surgical interventions that a child that goes down that pathway will be letting themselves in for.